Hello there, my Scorpio collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, Scorpios. You have such good, peace-loving, light energy around you. Make sure that you stay focused on that. I feel like some of you are dealing with somebody who is really just, they take up too much energy. They take up too much space in the relationship or partnership. And they actually prevent you from seeing like better relationships or partnerships. Don't become a fish in somebody's fishbowl. Because damn. Oh, you got fishbowl vibes, huh? Do they even say that saying anymore? Do the younger people know that saying? You live life in a fishbowl. So what the fuck is your vibe? A lot of change energy with you. You've been through that, so I feel like some of you could be exfoliating more. Some of y'all need to exfoliate more. There needs to be like almost like a scrubbing off of energy with you. The Eight of Cups almost feels like a baptismal energy. And again, you all in the red fucking cloak vibe. I don't know what the fuck that is. I definitely feel like that's rather important to you, whether you realize this or not. Whatever that vibe is, because the red cloak, red leather, red latex, whatever the fuck this vibe is, red velvet. This could be spiritual with you. This could be occupation with you. This could be side occupations with you. This could be a fetish. Doesn't have to be red cloak, but anything that deals with costuming, I think you need to be mindful of it right now. Especially with that Piscean energy, or if you've got a Pisces moon. Because see, even that, there's so much like indifference energy when it comes to you, Scorpio. So I feel like a lot of people want to take advantage of you. And it's very interesting. I feel androgyny on this. So this doesn't always need to be romantic. For some of you, I think that's what makes the difference with you, Scorpios. Unlikely friendships, unlikely partnerships, unlikely, a lot of unlikely sort of happily ever afters. So make them dreams count, Scorpios. I'm always telling you all, whoever wants to do like the game shows, whoever wants to get out there and do something with a competitive vibe, you need to do it. Just take your time and get used to the energy first. If you're in competition with anybody, then just be mindful of that energy. There's way too much temptation around you too, Scorpios. I mean, I don't know what the hell that is. You could be going through something on a spiritual level, or some of you, whatever, however the fuck that shows up. Just be mindful of that energy. Be mindful of that energy that you play in as well. Because damn. Crown, and that's the Five of Pentacles. You notice the stigmata there? You also notice the pentacles up there. So, whatever the fuck this is, before you start playing a game, before you start focusing on something, read the directions, read the rule books, understand what you need to understand about something before you just so blindly go into it. Some of you are going to avoid this sort of stuck, stagnant energy. It's a fertile vibe. It's been fertile for a while. There's the King of Cups. Some of y'all avoid that burning sensation. What the fuck is that energy about? What's this sort of vibe on that? This is almost that energy of lighting a candle if you're a religious person. Or some of you just, how this sort of energy goes. This could be, if you're exploring a fetish, kind of understand the fetish on something. I feel like someone is trying to lead you down that path of temptation, and you need to make sure that you're kind of paying attention as you go. So don't lose your way just because something could seem a little too good to be true, and it really fucking is. Yeah, you're just being manipulated. I don't know your life, Scorpios, but some of y'all just pull your energy back and focus on you. The less complicated something is, the better off you're going to be. Before you do something, make sure that you're being very mindful of what that is all about. So if you're in this sort of exploratory vibe, those of you, especially in a new relationship or partnership, and someone's trying to tempt you, there is so much temptation on this, which is why it feels like it wants to go religious with you. Religious with you, some of y'all, this is peer pressure energy. I feel like you get the sense. You notice the little rattler? So those of you that pay attention to your intuition, those of you that, I mean, whatever the fuck it is you're doing, know what it is before you start, like, going down that path, or before you start buying into the opportunity. This could definitely be multi-level marketing. This could be, if there's costuming or you have to buy like an outfit to be into it, be mindful of that energy too. So this could be a work opportunity. Now's not the time to go blindly into the abyss. You need to be paying attention what you're doing, where you're going, what direction you're going. Some of y'all don't let the passionate connections mislead you either. So some of y'all could definitely be exploring a kink, which that's great. But if you need a safe word, have the safe word. You need to make sure that you can trust whoever you're dealing with as well with this. If you get that sense that something ain't right, something don't feel right, and you don't like turn the fuck around and say no, that's like this vibe right here. Hangman energy. Someone could definitely be exploring a fetish. I like this for you, but before you do, figure out how everything works. There's the Seven of Pentacles. Some of y'all, this is that sort of pay-to-play type vibe. So whoever you're dealing with, there's always going to be some expectations of, you're going to have to kind of, the opportunity isn't for free. So nothing is for free. Nothing here is going to be like given to you. There's going to be like a charge to it. So damn, this is like in order to be in the group, you have to buy all the sort of clothes that come with it and everything else. So damn. And there's that Wheel of Fortune. So it's like, come join our club, but by the time you can join it, you have to spend like $800 to buy everything that they require. Like reading material, costuming, any sort of things like that. It's also, those of you, be mindful of those opportunities that show up, but in order for it to work, you have to like buy so much, or you have to sell so much, or you have to do so much, you have to donate so much. What's the marketing on something as well? You don't need to get overwhelmed in this energy. So the moment you start feeling overwhelmed with something, Scorpios, make sure you're able to pull your energy back. So there is a lot of that temptation on this. There's a lot of that sort of fear and excitement all mixed up together. Are you afraid, or are you just excited? Those of you that like to sort of chase that feeling as well. So this is like, you like amusement parks. You like that sort of adrenaline rush. But then, damn, you're not going to take it to the extent that it's going to be dangerous. Some of you exploring a kink, or whatever the hell, whatever the fuck that red leather, red velvet, red fucking latex energy is with you. It's a group dynamic. It's if there's costuming and you have to pay for your costumes, this is like if you work someplace and they make you buy the costuming. This is like if you're in a wedding party and you have to buy the ugly fucking bridesmaid's dress, or you have to pay for the fucking tuxedo. If you have to buy the fucking literature, So I don't know if this is MLM with you or something with a little bit more of a sinister twist to it. Damn, you're pulling in some vibes. I love this, but damn. Make sure that you're making smart choices here. If you're exploring a kink, for fuck's sake, figure everything out about this. If you're dealing with somebody else that's kind of luring you into this idea too, be mindful of that too. It's a fertile energy, so hopefully you're making smart choices, family planning and health-wise, so you don't end up with a burning sensation. What's this manipulation about? If in order for you to be part of a group, they expect some sort of expectations here, do be mindful of that. Nothing's free. So I don't know, whatever you're dealing with, whatever opportunity you have, look into it before you invest. Look into it before you put focus on it. And take what's yours and leave what's not, Scorpios. The only thing that might seem a little overly dramatic about that is how it makes you feel. So this could be that mixture of, is it excitement or is it fear? Yeah, now's not the time for any unnecessary risks. Who is sort of leading you and who is guiding you? I feel like this is a secondary energy. I don't feel like you stumble upon this on your own. So this is like you have the hype person, and then until you eventually meet like the salesperson. So this is the person that gets you all excited about an opportunity, and then that's when you show up and realize that, yeah, you can have this too for $999.99. So in order to be in this energy, someone's got to sell you on it. MLM. Some of you, if it's like the modeling opportunities or the opportunity to do this or the opportunity to do that, but in order to get that opportunity, you have to pay for it. Be mindful of that, because even if you have an agent, right, the agent only gets paid after you get paid. So, you know, the agent doesn't say, okay, well, you got to pay me first and then I find you work. What's the sort of vibe when it comes to that? Do they still have those where you could like you get the opportunity but you have to like pay for it? It's like paying to go to an audition. It's like you have to pay in order to submit your application. It's kind of like that. Crowning that, there's that Page of Cups. There's the Ace of Cups. There's the Five of Cups. There's the Ten of Wands. Scorpios, I almost feel like some of you are dealing with somebody who has to meet a quota. So be mindful of those connections. Be mindful of those relationships or partnerships coming in, because someone could feel like they have to meet a quota on something. It's definitely a salesperson's vibe. Over top of all that, yeah, there's that Four of Wands. Ooh, Lord have mercy. So, if you're a professional musician, artist, model, creator, hell, even if you publish books, right? And you have an agent, the agent only gets paid after you get paid. So it's kind of like, what's the connection with this opportunity and what's being presented to you and how that sort of works? So, damn. Over top of the Four of Wands, there's the High Priestess energy. Over top of that is the Four of Cups. If this has something to do with religion, take it back to like Mother Mary vibes here. Those of you, if you start a relationship with somebody and they're like selling shit, so, you know, whatever the hell they got going on, and in order for them to like work with you or be with you, you have to like buy their shit. Like, this is like a jewelry or something, you know, maybe it's clothing. You keep having that cloak energy coming up. So, damn. If this is like a job opportunity, but you have to pay like a fortune for the outfit. Now, some companies do make you buy, they'll like give you one free shirt and then you can like exchange it every year or something like that. It's nothing like that. It's like you have to like buy everything. Kind of like college where they make you buy the books and then they change them every year, so you like can't like sell that one because each year they change it. There's the marketing on something. Is this some like cruise ship vibe too? I keep telling y'all to stay out of the water, but some of y'all could be on a boat. So this could be like that vibe as well. Those are roses, but they kind of read like canaries. So some of you are just dealing with something where there's just so much more to it. Definitely feels like a bigger opportunity. But damn. If you've just started a relationship and you're dealing with somebody who's like someone is just a one hell of a salesperson. So whatever they're into and they try to get you into that kink or whatever the fuck that energy is, some of y'all I feel like it's a kink. Or there's something about it that you should be definitely very mindful of. Make sure that you're not just helping somebody meet their quota. If there's travel involved or it's like that energy of, oh, we got this great opportunity, but you got to pay us to get the opportunity. Which, no, you don't. You can audition on your own. Your agent only gets paid after you get paid, right? So any of you in the performing arts, musicians, artists, whatever the fuck, right? Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands. There's the Leo vibes. There's the Hierophant vibes. There's the Seven of Pentacles vibes. There's the Hangman vibes. Wheel of Fortune, the King of Wands, there's the Five of Pentacles. Sweet Jesus. If you're doing something dealing with like a dating site or anything along that lines, just do be mindful. Definitely be mindful of a new relationship or partnership coming in. Make sure that you're making healthy choices. Make sure that you're being very mindful of your family planning as well. Because damn. If you're traveling, be mindful of this energy too. Some of you are dealing with the secondary person. And then they introduce you to like the main person. So some of you are dealing with the salesperson. Some of y'all are dealing with the hype person. And then when you meet like the main sort of person, that's when that sort of energy shows up. So someone isn't like single or someone isn't like on their own when it comes to this relationship or partnership. They're kind of like being coached or trained. Some of y'all dealing with someone who needs to meet their quota. So they're going to be putting it on, laying it on pretty thick. So do be mindful of your connections right now. Whatever that is. If it is a work opportunity, some of y'all be mindful of that too. Now, unless you're taking classes or something along that line that gets you a degree, you shouldn't have to pay to interview. You shouldn't have to pay to audition. You shouldn't have to pay to do like the basic stuff that should already be free. Now, if you're getting a degree, that's one thing. If you're taking schooling or classes like that and you get a degree, that's kind of one thing. But anything else, you don't need that secondary vibe. I don't feel that's you, Scorpios, but some of you, this is kind of like the mirroring energy. Some of you are dealing with someone who's really, they've been through a lot, they're going through a lot, but damn. What's that even? Yeah, there's that fucking Five of Wands. Pisces moon. If you got a Pisces moon, this person can have a Pisces moon. There's that Knight of Pentacles. There's the Page of Pentacles. Temperance Angel, Knight of Wands, King of Cups. There to the Eight of fucking Swords. Whew. Scorpio, some of y'all stay single. Stay single, stay stingy for a while. This is good retrograde vibes. You got the Knight of Pentacles there. You got the Moon. Some of you, there is just so much fuckery that you can't even be aware of. So whatever you're doing, take the time to learn, study, and understand. Because, damn. Especially with a new relationship or partnership. Who wants to come in really passionate? Who wants to come in really, oh, I got a great idea. You should do this. Be mindful of anyone that does like MLMs. Because this is basically MLM. Some of y'all, if there's a religious type base to it or whatever the hell, like if there's costuming of any sort, you have to buy like anything with a brand or a logo on it. Sit your ass down. Some of you, if something seems too good to be true, it is. Because if you have to pay for the opportunity, you can probably do it on your own. Unless you're getting a degree that's going to give you the opportunity to get something. But if you're a professional, the agent only gets paid once you do the job, once you get paid. So musicians, models, artists, all those people, even if you publish books, right? They only get paid once you get paid. So be mindful of that energy as well. You don't have to do anything. I mean, that's kind of basically the point here. So, if you got to pay to play, go home. You don't need that energy. You don't. Why pay for something that you don't need to? Ace of Cups there with the Magician. King of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. There's the Empress energy again, and there's that Ten of Cups. I don't know your life, but for fuck's sake, some of y'all need to stay single right now. And just focus on you. Because that's going to make all the difference with you. Someone's got to sell you on this idea. Someone's got to sell you on the concept. Someone's got to get you sort of inspired by this. And then you meet like the main person. So this reads like MLM marketing. This sounds like CULT vibes on this. Those of you, if you're traveling, don't get off the beaten path. Be mindful of where you're at, what you're doing. I feel like if you learn to just say no, you're going to be just fine. Good luck, God bless. Take what's yours, leave the rest. Like, share, subscribe, Scorpio. Those of you with the work opportunity, if someone tells you, oh, they can get you this audition or they can get you that if you pay them for it, some of you could probably audition for that or get that same opportunity by just going to someone's website. If you're auditioning or anything like that, I mean, most people nowadays send in videos anyway, so most people aren't getting like one-on-one interviews or one-on-one type auditions. And unless there's like a certified diploma or degree from it, be mindful of who wants you to buy what. Mindful of the new relationships or partnerships coming in, especially if someone's trying to, oh, you need to try this out, right? They're the secondary person. So keep that in mind. Peace, love, and light, Scorpios.